My friends, tonight's story is one that carries with it a weight of sadness, of tears, and of unimaginable heartbreak. But it is also a story of resilience, of love, and of a woman who has stood, often alone, in the middle of life's fiercest storms. Anna Duggar, wife, mother of 7, and once the smiling young bride in the Duggar family spotlight, has shared news that has left not only her family, but also countless fans across the nation in tears. And while many of us have followed the headlines surrounding her husband, Josh Duggar, the news that Anna has revealed cuts deeper than any court case, deeper than any tabloid headline. Because this is about her heart, about her pain, about the silent burden she has carried for years. Stay with me, because by the time we reach the end of this story, you may see Anna Duggar not as just a wife in scandal, not just as the woman standing in Josh's shadow, but as a reminder of courage, of endurance, and of the human spirit's ability to survive even the darkest nights. Let's begin where most stories of heartbreak begin, with love. Anna met Josh Duggar when she was still a young woman. Raised in a strict Christian household, she shared the Duggar family's values of faith, family, and devotion. Their courtship, though brief, seemed full of promise. For Anna, Josh represented security, faith, and a future filled with children and purpose. They married in 2008, a wedding filled with hope, smiles, and a sense of destiny. Anna, radiant in her gown, walked into a life she believed would be one of shared faith and unwavering love. But sometimes the things we believe to be foundations turn out to be fragile walls, and Anna would soon discover just how fragile her foundation truly was. The first cracks appeared quietly. Reports of Josh's struggles, his poor choices, and his secret sins began surfacing. At first, Anna, devoted, loyal, clung to the hope that prayer, forgiveness, and love could heal anything. But with each passing year, the scandals grew louder. The family's name was dragged across headlines. And while the world pointed fingers, few stopped to consider the woman standing in the background, Anna, carrying her babies, raising her children, shielding them from the chaos, and holding her head high even as whispers swirled around her everywhere she went. And then came the trial. When Josh Duggar's crimes became known to the world, when his conviction made headlines, Anna's world collapsed in ways most of us cannot even imagine. The man she had promised her life to, the father of her children, the person she had defended again and again, was gone. And there she stood, a mother, a wife in name only, a woman abandoned not by choice, but by circumstance. It was in this moment, when most would have fallen apart completely, that Anna's strength began to show. But make no mistake, strength does not erase pain. It does not erase heartbreak. And what Anna revealed recently was not simply her loyalty to Josh, but the cost that loyalty has taken on her heart. In her heartbreaking revelation, Anna admitted what so many had suspected, but few had heard in her own words. She has been living in a state of grief, grieving the husband she thought she knew, grieving the life she thought she was building, grieving the home that, from the outside, looked perfect, but from the inside carried cracks too deep to hide. Anna shared that there are nights when she sits in silence after putting her children to bed, and the tears come. Not the tears of self-pity, but of sorrow. Sorrow for her children, sorrow for the years lost, sorrow for the man who chose a path so far from the one they had dreamed together. And as she confessed these feelings, the world saw something rare, not just a Duggar headline, but Anna Duggar's humanity. But here, my friends, is where Anna's story takes an unexpected turn. Because while she revealed her heartbreak, she also revealed her resilience. She spoke of her children, 7 little faces that give her purpose each morning. She spoke of her faith, not unshaken, but tested and still alive. She spoke of her belief that, even in pain, God can bring beauty. And though she did not shy away from the reality of her sorrow, Anna made it clear she will not allow this heartbreak to define her children's future. She is determined to raise them with love, with stability, and with the strength she has had to discover within herself. It is easy when we hear the name Duggar to think only of the controversies, the scandals, the headlines. But Anna reminds us that behind every headline, there is a person, a woman, a mother, a wife who did not choose the path she is now walking, but who must walk it nonetheless. Her tears, her heartbreak, her pain, they are not for entertainment. They are the raw emotions of a woman whose life has been shattered and who is piece by piece trying to build it again. And so, as we sit here tonight, listening to Anna's story, what can we take from it? Perhaps it is this, that even in the darkest seasons, even in the moments when betrayal and heartbreak threaten to consume us, there is still hope. Anna's story is not over. Her children's story is not over. And while Josh Duggar's choices may have cast a shadow over their lives, Anna has chosen to light a candle in that darkness. Her courage, her honesty, her vulnerability, they serve as a reminder that even in tragedy, there can be grace. Even in heartbreak, there can be healing. And even in silence, there can be strength. My friends, let us remember Anna Duggar tonight, not as a headline, not as the wife of Josh, but as a woman who has endured heartbreak and yet continues to stand, to love, and to hope. Her story is a reminder to us all, whether we are 60, 70, or beyond, that life will bring storms we never expected, but it will also bring strength we never knew we had. And perhaps, just perhaps, Anna's tears can teach us how to face our own heartbreaks with faith, with courage, and with love.